Hi, my name is Carlos Buscaglia. I'm the CSM Culinary Standards Manager for Postino and Upper Projects. Today I'm going to prepare a Pan-Seared Branzino. It's going to be served with a wild arugula salad, a little bit of fennel, orange, and a white balsamic vinaigrette.
Which wine called plated and poured wine does this dish pair best with?
I really enjoy the Sahale from Columbia Valley, Washington. It really has some nice barley pears, delicious apple flavors to it, a little bit of whetstone, and it pairs amazing with the Branzino because the Branzino is nice and light and sweet, and it actually absorbs a lot of the flavors of this wine. Another dish that this wine will go well with is oysters. Oysters, a little bit of ginger mignonette, or a little bit of citrus, some nice fresh lemon juice. The first step, we're gonna start with the white balsamic vinaigrette, a very simple vinaigrette. We'll place the white balsamic in a bowl. Then we're gonna top it off with a little bit of honey. And we're gonna introduce a little bit of olive oil and just mix it up. It's kind of like a broken vinaigrette, you can say. Once you added the whole amount of olive oil, you're gonna finish off with a touch of black pepper and salt.
Carlos, what's your favorite thing about being a chef?
Oh, it's just the interaction with the guests. I guess seeing the satisfaction and the memories they're creating while sitting down at the table, in the restaurant. That's priceless to me. The next step, we're gonna make the salad, but before we start with the salad, I'm gonna show you how to do a little bit of orange segments. So you wanna take your orange and you wanna cut both ends of the orange. You wanna make sure you take all the skin off. You wanna take the segments out of the membrane. So you wanna make sure that every piece that you get out is nice and edible. So the next step, after you have your orange segments, is you wanna start with your arugula. You wanna place your arugula in a mixing bowl. Then we're gonna add a little bit of shaved fennel, get it nice and thin. The fennel is gonna add a nice crunch to the salad. And then I have a little bit of basil leaves. We're gonna hand turn the leaves to get some nice aroma into the salad. For one salad, I use about 2 basil leaves. I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of mint as well.
All right, chef, so we have 4 questions for you. This is a 4-parter. So we know you are a huge foodie. So can you tell us your favorite restaurant in Phoenix?
Oh, that's so hard. There's so many good restaurants in Arizona, but one of my all-time favorites is Pizzeria Bianco. I'm a huge fan of Neapolitan pizza.
What about Georgia?
Georgia, recently I was there about 2 weeks ago and I tried the Iberian Pig. Incredible, really small tapas, Spanish food. It was unbelievable.
Colorado?
Oh, Colorado, my favorite in Colorado is called Tavernetta, a really high-end Italian restaurant.
Alrighty, and then our last one, Texas.
Texas, I love hot dog. So after adding the wild arugula, fennel, and hand-torn herbs, you're gonna drizzle a little bit of the white balsamic vinaigrette.
Okay, chef, this meal looks so yummy. When do you usually cook this meal?
To be honest, we like to eat this like once every 2 weeks in my house. Super light and refreshing. We love to eat Branzino.
What was your favorite meal as a kid?
My favorite meal as a kid, I gotta say my grandma's cooking. I mean, she's from Sicily, Agrigento. She made some incredible food, homemade pastas and braised meats.
Is your grandma who inspired you to be a chef?
She was a big influence in my culinary career, her, my mom, but it started when I was very young in Argentina. My family moved from Italy to Argentina and they own a little grocery store, little Italian deli. So as a young kid, I used to love to, dig in the deli and try new things, cured meats and cheeses, and that's how it all started.
Next question for you. What is your must-have tool or appliance that you have to have in the kitchen?
A must-have tool, I can't live without a pepper grinder. I like a nice, fine pepper on my dish. Look at that.
What is your favorite dish at Postino?
One of my favorite dishes is actually the prosciutto and brie panini. I love the creaminess of the brie, the saltiness of the prosciutto with the sweetness of the fig jam. It's incredible.
Okay, chef, what would you say your signature dish is?
My signature dish, I really enjoy making pasta. I'll probably make pasta once a week. I do a combination of semolina and flour pasta with egg yolk. And I do it in every style, braised short rib and pappardelle, or sometimes a simple spaghetti with oil and garlic. Yeah, pasta is one of my favorite things.
And what would your favorite cuisine be?
Italian, no questions about it. So for the branzino, I really enjoy eating it with skin on. And the first thing you need to do before you pan sear it is you want to make sure it's nice and seasoned. Add a little bit of salt and black pepper. So while your pan is getting nice and hot, you place your olive oil. You're gonna cut a lemon in half and you're gonna pan sear the lemon. You can leave the lemon in the pan while your branzino is cooking. So you wanna pan sear your branzino skin down first for about 3 minutes, flip it all over and saute for another 3 minutes. Once the branzino has a nice crispy skin, you want to cut it on a bias, and then you're going to place it on the plate. Squeeze a little bit of the pan-seared lemon over the top. Here's the final presentation of the pan-seared branzino with the wild arugula. You know, have some fun, make it for your family, play around with the presentation, and the most important thing, enjoy a glass of wine.